Good morning to all. This is the last session of partial speech. That is interjection. Interjection is a word which is used to express sudden feelings. What kind of feelings? Sudden feelings. Sudden feelings or emotions are called interjection. Interjection is a word which is used to express sudden feelings like such as anger, happiness, sorrow, surprise, shock, etc. is called interjection. What is that? It's so sudden feelings. Wow, alas, hurrah, eureka. Okay, so these are called what is that? Interjections. So these are used to show sudden feelings: anger, happiness, sorrowfulness, and surprise, shock. Okay, its place in the sentence is at the beginning of the sentence. What is the place of the interjection? Let's talk at the beginning of the sentence. At the beginning of the sentence. Come to the example. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Here, hello is interjection. Okay, and how can you find out after interjection? What is that? Exclamatory word. We can. There is exclamation mark. There is an exclamation mark. Before exclamation mark, the word is called interjection. The word is called interjection. Exclamatory sentence is different. Interjection is different. Interjection is a word. Exclamatory sentence is a one sentence. It is called exclamatory sentence, but it is not called interjection. This word is called only interjection. We have to find out the difference. Is it clear? So before exclamation mark, the word is called, what is that? Interjection. Interjection is a what? Interjection is a word, only one word, which is used to express sudden feelings. Okay. Hello, how are you? Here. Oh, what a beautiful flower it is. It is a surprise. Oh, what a beautiful flower it is. Here, before exclamation mark, what is that? This word is called interjection, but not this word. Is it clear? It is a verb. It is a verb. And alas, I lost my wallet. Alas, I lost my wallet. This is exclamation mark. Before exclamation mark, what is that? Interjection. Alas, ayoko. Eureka. I got the first rank. Here, eureka is called interjection. Interjection means what? It is a word which is used to show sudden feelings. Its place in the sentence is at the beginning of the sentence. This is interjection. Okay. In the last class, nothing but in the preposition, I left something because my phone interrupted me. A call to my phone interrupted me, so that I left types of preposition. That is, say third type of preposition, phrase preposition, and the fourth type of preposition, participle preposition. So I'm explaining now. Listen. Third type of preposition is a phrase preposition. Phrase means a group of words which gives a sense, but it is not complete sense. That is called phrase. When a phrase is worked as a preposition, that is called phrase preposition. Is it clear? Phrase is a group of words which gives sense, not complete sense. When that phrase or any phrase worked as a preposition is called phrase preposition. Here, how many words are there? In is there, case is there, of is there. 3 words. It is a phrase, and this phrase worked as a preposition in case of. In case of not arriving at time, you have to attend instead of me. Is it clear? In case of means a preposition. లేకపోతే Next, instead of బదులుగా. Instead of means బదులుగా. In place. Instead of. According to. According to. According to my knowledge, this is right. This is a right. Is it clear? Praise means a group of words which gives sense. When a praise worked as a preposition, that is called the praise preposition. These three are praises. These worked as a preposition, so that these are called praise prepositions. And the last type of preposition is a participle preposition. Participle means participles are three types, you know that. And this is a present participle preposition. Present participle preposition. Participle means V1 plus inform. Regard plus inform. Regarding. I don't know regarding this subject. I don't know regarding the subject. I don't know regarding the issue. And next one, including. Include plus ing. Including. Including me, there are 5 members. There are 5 members. Excluding. Excluding me, there are 4 members. Including means with me. Excluding me, without me. Okay, bearing. Bearing heavy traffic. I reached here in time. I reached here in time. Is it clear? Bearing. So every word has inform. So it is called participle. When these participles work as a preposition, those are called participle prepositions. Participle prepositions. I hope you understand. I think this is the last class of parts of speech. I hope you all understood all the types of parts of speech. Okay. I hope you thoroughly practice it, and you have to learn it. And I will give you one suggestion to get a grip over these parts of speech. Take one paragraph from any English textbook, 8th class, 9th class or 10th class. Take one small paragraph. Okay, and underline each word, and find out which parts of speech it is. Is it clear? Take one paragraph, underline each word, and write down its name, its parts of speech, or what kind of parts of speech that what is. Is it clear? So take one paragraph, practice like this. Need not to find out. If you learn everything, you can note down the types of pronouns and types of what kind of pronoun, or what kind of adjective, or what kind of adverb also. If you can, we can't just note down whether it is a preposition, or whether it is adjective, or whether it is adverb, or whether it is noun. Is it clear? So it is the important topic in English grammar. Okay, it can be useful in any competitive exam also. So better to learn, and I have a grip over this topic called parts of speech. Thank you very much.